Duck Call? No. Steampunk? No. Tank pens? Western, maybe. Mayan? Hey everyone, welcome back to my shop. Today I'm going to be doing a Western twist pen kit in antique pewter, and I've got this black and pearl acrylic blank that I'm going to be using. Now, I've done a bunch of pen kits in the past, but I haven't really explained all the steps, so that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. So stick around and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. But also, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, plus check me out on all my social media. So stick around. Before you put your kit together, you want to make sure you take out the instructions and read them over thoroughly. It not only tells you how to put the kit together, but it also tells you all the parts that are required to put it together, such as the complete parts list of the pen itself. So you want to take all the parts out of the bag and make sure they're all there. It also tells you the proper bit size for boring out the blank, and most importantly, the proper bushing size, because without those, you're not going to put this pen together. This pen kit has two different lengths of brass tubing. All you want to do is mark the blank with a little bit of extra room, and then because it's a short and long, I'm just going to mark them short and long. When I drill out the pen blanks on the lathe, I like to use a bit with a sharp tip on it. That way I know when I drill it out and then step up to a bigger bit, I know the brass tube is going to fit properly. I like to use epoxy resin when I'm gluing the brass tubes into the blanks. Just mix them up, apply some to the brass tube, push it in with a slight rotation. This ensures the glue covers all of the brass, and then push it all the way in until the edges are just below the edge of the blank. Let that set for a while, and then use the barrel trimmer to clean it off. When the glue is set, you want to take the blanks, put them either in a vise or something else that's going to hold them firmly into place. Then use the barrel trimmer with the appropriate size shaft to fit inside the brass tube. Clean the ends off until you just touch the brass. Don't go any further, because there isn't very much room to play when you put the kit together. When you're installing the bushings on the blank and the mandrel, you want to make sure you follow the instructions for the bushings. This set has a smaller bushing on the tip end and a larger bushing on the cap end. So you want to make sure you get them in the right way. I set the pen mandrel on the lathe and set the lathe speed to about 1600 RPM to start. And I just used a 1/2 inch bowl gouge, and I made sure it was sharp before I started. And I refined the shape of the pen, just taking off small amounts and using the side of the bowl gouge to further refine it. Then I just used a skew chisel, laid it flat, and further refined it and flattened it or shaped it to the way I wanted it. Every once in a while you want to feel across the pen blank to feel if there's any ridges or bumps. Now on to finishing the blank. And because this is an acrylic blank, there's no need for the use of CA glue as a finish. All I'm going to do is wet sand with water. I'm going to start with 400 grit to take out any sort of fine scratches and work my way up to 12,000 grit with the micro mesh sanding pads. Well, there it is, completely finished. Turned out just incredible. Just using the micro mesh pads by themselves made an incredible glossy finish on the pen. Because of the gloss, it's reflecting the light and you can hardly see the pearl on the camera, but I'll make sure I post pictures of this at the end of the video. Total time for making this pen is about an hour, hour and a half, including the glue time. And I can't stress enough about the instructions and reading the instructions on the pen, because some of the parts, if you get them in backwards, you're not going to be able to put this pen together. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment below. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell for when I do another video. You'll be notified as soon as I do. Also, follow me on all the social media. All my links are posted below. And if you want one of my pens, I do sell them on Etsy. The link will be posted below for that as well. I will also do custom pens as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you again. Take care.